Grace, potentially your final home game here at WB Mason Stadium. As you look back, how impressive and just where will this win against LIU stack up against all of those other wins?
Yeah, we've had some pretty big wins here on WB and some great moments, especially last year hosting playoffs, but I think this might top it as the best WB game and performance we've had as a team. You know, it just means more against them, and it means so much to end on this high note here.
We're talking about some of the things that only you would have the audacity to try, let alone pull off. The woman down goal where you take that shot with 30 seconds left. Just what gives you that confidence to say, you know what, I'm going to go for this?
Yeah, it's a big running joke with my assistant coach. She thinks every time I get the ball and a man down that I'm going to goal, and it's proven if you look at some of the goals I've had this year. And it just, we always talk about that defense don't know, they're not used to playing man down, so if you go and you push and you don't stall like they're used to, you can catch them off guard, and I caught them off guard today, which is nice.
Obviously, you have some pretty impressive running mates with Nat on the other side of you and Sophia performing like that as a first year in a game like this. Just how special is it to work with that offensive unit, knowing that when you're at your best, there is no one in this conference that can stop you?
Yeah, it's pretty special. You know, I always joke Nat's the right to my left, and then Sophia brings some nice young energy to it, which is really awesome. And it just means so much because it kind of takes the weight off everyone's shoulders. You don't have to focus so much about your individual performance because you know there's 6 other attackers out in the field that have your back, and they come up big.
And I know you're always on the other side of midfield when the defense is involved, but what could you see from that defense? Coach said she was most impressed about how the defense played. Just the growth from this defense from beginning of season to end. Just how impressed were you with what they were able to do with LIU today?
Yeah, I had all the confidence in them. Every time I'd look back and see them defending, I knew that we were going to get this ball back without them putting up another goal on the scoreboard. And we always talk about, like, they are the hardest defenders I will face all year when I face them in practice every day. So I just have so much confidence in them, and they can shut down anyone and everyone when they're prepared to. And they were prepared, and they showed up today.
And how excited and confident are you heading into this final week of the regular season with Howard coming up next Saturday and then obviously the conference tournament after that?
Yeah, it's going to be a big week of preparation for Howard and just sharpening our tools and making sure they're ready for playoffs. And then we got a couple big games in playoffs, and we look for some revenge.
And then obviously it is LaCrosse Out Cancer Day. That is a cause and a philanthropic effort that's near and dear to your heart. We heard about it throughout the game with the kind of the spot that we did for LaCrosse Out Cancer. What does that mean? What does that mean to you here at Stonehill?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I lost one of my best friends, Camden, in December to pediatric cancer, an almost 8-year battle. And it's just so special to have my teammates and Stone Athletics kind of support me and raise me up, and then we can make an awareness and make an effort. We've raised almost $2,000 this week, which is pretty huge. And I got Camden's mom in the stands, surprised me today, and it's just so special to have them here supporting me today and my teammates.
Well, congratulations, Grace. Congratulations on a great season. If this is the last time I get a chance to talk to you, congratulations on a great career, and look forward to seeing you back in the stands like we see all these alumni. You'll always be welcome back here.
Thank you so much. Thanks, WB.